You're just too marvelous for words, like glorious, glamorous, and I don't stand by amorous. It's all too wonderful, I'll never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, they're just not swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous. You're too marvelous. You're too marvelous for words, like glorious and glamorous, and that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful, I'll never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, they're just not swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're too marvelous for words. TONY and glamorous, and that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful, I'll never find the words that say enough or tell enough. I mean, they're just not swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous. Oh, to tell you you're incredible. To tell you you're too marvelous for words. Thank you very much.
This is a tune that closed the album, and it's called Timba de la Buena. Timba is the latest rhythm that was invented in Cuba a few years ago, and they call it Timba. T-I-M-B-A, Timba. And this is the new Timba, but we really need your collaboration. I would love to see you all dancing here tonight, shaking your booty. Shake it, baby, shake it. Y dice así, ¡hey! Vengo tocando timba de la buena, pa' que luego se baila como quiera. Vengo tocando timba de la buena, pa' que luego se baila. La timba cubana se baila, se baila, se baila como quiera. Solo menea la cadera, menea la cintura, quiera. Ando tocando timba de la buena, pa' que locos bailan. Hello, hello. One more time. Will Brown on guitar. Will Brown. Mike Tucker on the saxophone. Mike Tucker. Danny Feldman on percussion. Danny Feldman. Mark Walker on the drum. Mark Walker. Max Gurr on the bass. Max Gurr. Maxwell Hamer on the piano. Maxwell Hamer. Very soft, soft. Thank you. Before we finish, I would love to acknowledge and really appreciate from the bottom of our heart our executive producer of the album, Mr. Tim Ellis. Tim Ellis. Thank you, Tim. Thank you so much for providing food in our family tables. Thank you so much. I don't know where you are, but we love you, man. We love you, Tim. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Tim is responsible for the creation and the whole process of the album, you know. And you know what? Without your help, we got the music, but we couldn't record it because we cannot afford it. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming here tonight. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and please don't copy the album and spread with your friends. Tell them to buy it. No copies. Don't make copies. Buy it. And listen to that, because we really had a lot of fun doing this album. I really hope that everybody enjoy in the same way we did recording it. Have a good night. God bless you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Arturo Sandoval. Arturo Sandoval. Let's hear it for Arturo and the band.
Thank you.
My name's Terence Love. Welcome to Steamers Jazz at Campus JAX. Happy New Year to you all, and we're very happy to have you here because it's an extremely special day. It's a special day. Oh, there's Joey De Leon. Before I go into anything, for those of you who don't know, today is National Tony Guerrero Day at Campus JAX. We've got the whole nation involved with this one. Anyway, lots of fun tonight. And if you've not seen this band here, you're in for a treat. Incredible, incredible. Before we start, though, I'm going to bring up some of the things that we've got coming up. On next Thursday, Jamie Shu will be here, wonderful jazz vocalist with a killer band. Mark Ferber on drums from New York will be here. Lyman Medeiros, where's Lyman? There he is. On bass. Jeremy Siskin, he's here somewhere on piano. And who else is with Jamie Shu? That'll be on the 18th. Coming up on, we don't have a name for it yet, but on March 2nd, the wonderful, talented, lovely, incredible Crystal Lewis will be here. Keiko Matsui on March 22nd will be here. By the way, all of these shows, you can go to campusjax.com for tickets, etc., and for any other information. Coming up on, oh, I forgot, February, the wonderful, the lovely, the talented, the funny, Kate Flannery, who's here. She's here because she's not all there. That's the name of the show. She's here because she's not all there. Tickets are available for that on campusjax.com, February 22nd, Kate Flannery. And then, let's see, what else do we have? I need new glasses. Elena Gilliam will be here this Sunday. The wonderful Elena. She'll be doing a tribute for Martin Luther King birthday. And I think that's about it for right now. So I'll introduce the band. Dan Kanayuki over there on the saxophone. Miles Jensen on the guitar. Joey De Leon on the congas, percussion. Charles Ruggiero on the drums. Lyman Medeiros over there on the bass. The lovely and talented Chris Barron on the piano. And the other lovely and talented Ginger Murphy on the cello. There was a time when I used to know Tony personally, and before he became a star. Well, you were a star when I met you. What, know you personally? Yeah. Anyway, Tony Guerrero on the flugelhorn. All right, so, guys, take a break.
What? What did you say? What? Take a break? Take a break?
As we begin this new year, we want to acknowledge the contributions made to Campus JAX by the man we affectionately refer to as our very own Tony Guerrero. Since his first performance with us 5 years ago, Tony has played a critical role in helping us get some of the world's best jazz talent to our stage. Like ourselves, these top nationally recognized artists and jazz musicians have deep love, trust, and respect for Tony. Performers such as Crystal Lewis, John Tesh, and Jane Lynch, as well as multi-Grammy-winning trumpet legend Arturo Sandoval. We are so honored that Tony has not only made Campus JAX his home, but is actively involved in helping elevate Campus JAX to become a trusted world-class jazz venue. Let it be known from this day forward, the first date of the new year that Tony plays is officially National Tony Guerrero Day at Campus JAX.
Well, that's ridiculous. Wait. Wait. Go.
Is it on?
Oh,
there we go. Hey, but wait, there's more. Okay. So, because, you know, Tony, we don't want to get you off the embarrassment this quick too soon, because there's more. So we like to pamper our artists, especially Tony. We name drinks after him and dishes after him and things of this nature. But we'd like to present you not only with your own star and all that, but also with this lovely gift certificate from
Free meal at Campus
Spa Gregory's in Rancho Santa Margarita for 4-hour petite escape treatment with to nurture your skin, body, nails, and psyche.
I've always wanted my petite scaped.
Yes, but wait, there's more. It's a 1-hour massage. It's a signature custom facial, because, you know. And then Tim said, make sure that we get the lavender and salts manicure mani-pedi in there for you, because we know how much you need your mani-pedis. So there's. I'll put it in an envelope. I'll give it to you later.
Okay. Thank
it'll
you
be
so
waiting
much.
there for you.
And then are we all going together? Yeah. No, this is all you. Here's Tim.
Yeah, so it's hard to imagine that you've been doing this for 5 years now, Tony.
It's hard to imagine I'm going to do it tonight.
But fortunately, we have lots of imagination here.
Okay, good.
And, you know, I'm looking forward to what's next because 5 years ago, we kind of sat down. This was like 4.5 years ago. And what we have here with Tony is what I call our very own personal Herb Alpert. What Herb Alpert is to A&M and to ABRAZO, Tony is to MetaJAX and to Campus JAX. That means that we're just getting started and that 2024 is going to be an amazing year with so much going on here. I mean, and you guys are, if you're looking at the calendar, you kind of see the impact. And also, we're only 5 years in. That means we've got, well, in Herb Alpert years, we've got like 45 left. So anyway, so excited to have just you part of the family here, and you are so important to us, and your fingerprints are all over everything that's happening here in our jazz work in a very good way. Yeah. So go get those mani-pedis cleaned up. Get those things all squeaky clean, and come on back, and looking forward to what's next here. But anyway, celebrate with us, would you, Tony Guerrero? That Tony Guerrero Day.
Thank you, guys.
Time for some ABRAZO.
Thank you very much. Welcome to my day. I mean, it would have been nice for that day celebration to start in the morning and have a full day. But I'll take 90 minutes. Thank you all for being here, everybody. This is a band that's very special to me because I write a lot of different types of music, and usually if you've seen my band, it's kind of a little bit more swingy jazz thing, and I love doing that as well. But this kind of music kind of goes back to my roots and how I started and the music that I grew up loving, which was Chuck Mangione and all that kind of Brazilian Latin music that is just so beautiful and unfortunately doesn't have a whole lot of place on the radio anymore, so there's not a lot of opportunity to do this music for me. So I was really thrilled when we got to put this together last year and get the opportunity to do it here for you. So thank you again for being with us. And I should mention that I didn't plan it out like I normally do because, well, there's no because, I just didn't. So I don't have a set list. We're just going to be calling the tunes and just kind of see what I feel like as we move through the night. And we're going to do a song now that is from my Apasionado album, which came out in 1998, I believe. And this is actually the first time this band has done it, and this is called Little Flower. Thank you. Now, I make no apologies for the fact that most of the music tonight is going to be soft and pretty. So normally, like, you go to a show and it's all lively and happy, and then there's a couple of ballads. This is sort of the opposite of that. So we hope that's okay with you, because that's all we got. This next song, oh, I do want to mention, there's somebody in the audience tonight who I want to introduce you to, and he happens to be my very first trumpet teacher ever from when I was 13 years old, which goes back a ways. I haven't seen this man since 1980 or 81, and he's back there in the corner. You can see the outline of the white hair. That is John McIntyre. And I remember a few things about that. I'm going to tell a couple little stories. First of all, I was a horrible student, and I remember being chastised far more than praised, and deservedly so, because I never did any of the lessons he gave me. But I do remember that there's a couple other things that happened. Oh, I came home one night from a lesson with you, and I walked into the news that John Lennon had been assassinated. I remember that specifically, coming home from a lesson, and it was that night, December, what was that, 7th or 9th or something like that? And then, what else? One time I caught my toe in a door and sliced a little piece of it off, and we had to cancel a lesson. I remember that. Let me think. One time, I don't know if maybe you'll remember this. I think the alarm, he used to teach me at a music store in Fountain Valley, and I can't remember the name of the store, but one night, I guess the alarm got triggered and the cops came, and I remember being put, like, they had us against the wall outside of the... Do you remember that at all? I remember that. But he also gave me my very first professional gig, which was playing herald trumpet at the, and I was maybe, I guess I must have been 14 at least by then, and I was playing herald trumpet at the Crystal Cathedral for... it was Memorial Day, I think Memorial Day. And what I remember about it is that, I remember a lot of things about that. First of all, I was like the only kid. I mean, for sure, I was being looked down at a lot. And I was so excited, because this was 1980, 81, and it was paying $100. And for a kid at that age, like, that was a lot of money. Now when I look back at it, it was a 12-hour day for $100. So... Not quite as great, but my very first professional gig. So anyways, thank you, John. Thank you for being here. We just reconnected on Facebook. So we'd like to do a song now that I've actually never performed live. I put it on the same album as that last song. This was in 2008 when I released Appassionato. I had a daughter who was not quite 2 years old and a son who was just born. And so I put a couple of songs for my kids on that album. And this is one that I don't know why I've never played it live, but this is the first time we're going to do it. And this was for my daughter, and this is called Gabriella. Thank you very much. And now she's into Green Day. That's how much she loved that song. I'd like to introduce these guys on stage once again. I'm very privileged to share the stage with them. And I'm just going to start on this side. Honestly, one of the most inspiring musicians I get to work with these days on the guitar, Mr. Miles Jensen. I hope he doesn't mind that I introduce him this way every time, but I'm not actually asking him, I'm just doing it. On the drums back there, I mentioned that I grew up listening to the music of Chuck Mangione and others like that, but Chuck was the main guy. And Charles Ruggiero toured with Chuck for many years in the 90s, and I actually saw them in concert when Charles was playing with them. And not only that, but Charles' father, Senior, was with Chuck Mangione back in the 60s. And so, very privileged to have him here. Charles Ruggiero right there. Also a fantastic artist and composer in his own right, and has got his own albums out as well. And over here on the percussion, say hello to Mr. Joey DeLeon. Sit down, it's not your day. De Leon. On bass, my good friend, Mr. Lyman Medeiros. I just realized I can connect some dots here. So Kate gave me a painting for my birthday. It's from the 60s. It's kind of a homoerotic painting of a trumpet player. And I noticed just yesterday that the artist who did it was last name Medeiros. So, no relation, but that's just for Kate and Lyman. On piano, a guy that I've been hearing about for so many years, and even though we had met over the last couple of decades, we never really worked together till recently, right? Yeah. Yeah, and this is Mr. Chris Barron right here. Chris has been called a genius by people I know. Nobody on the stage, but by people I know. You've been called a genius. No, you're not your mom either. Honestly, a big part of the reason for this band is to be able to include this lady here on cello, because I just love this instrument. This probably is my favorite instrument. This is Ginger Murphy, my favorite player of this instrument. And on saxophone tonight, it's actually his first time with this band tonight, and I've also been working with him just over the last couple of years. This is Dan Keniyuki. And we're going to kind of feature Dan a little bit more on this song. This is actually the title track from the album ABRAZO, and so we'd like to do this for you now. Dan Kaneyuki on the saxophone. All right.
Let's do Hakala, Hakala.
All right, we'd like to do a song that is named for the small town my father was born in. My dad is from Hidalgo, Mexico, and if you look at the map, that's sort of right in the middle of the country. And if you were in Mexico City and got in a car, you would drive about 6 hours to get to this little village. About 4 of those hours are all through the winding mountains. And you'd come across a little tiny village. At the time it was tiny, it's grown now, but, and it was called Hakala with a J. And so I named this song after that. I'm not sure why, it doesn't sound like a Mexican tune or anything, but it sort of had this sort of traveling feel to me, and I'm just trying to stall because I can't find my chart for it. Had I planned this out, totally, I'm going to stretch it out too. This is called Hakala. Thank you very much. All right, so she doesn't know I'm going to do this, but I'm going to ask my friend Crystal to sing a song for you. She doesn't even know what song it is. We can just pass this to him and pass a couple of these back. Crystal Lewis, where are you? All right, so Crystal and I performed together last night, and as we were doing this song, I thought, oh, well, that song would fit perfectly with ABRAZO, so we're going to do this one. Come on up. This is Crystal Lewis, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a song that I originally wrote as a bossa nova, just as an instrumental, and when I played it for her, she asked if she could write lyrics to it, and she wrote beautiful lyrics to it, so we recorded it on her album. Was it the last one? Yeah, the last album on the I don't remember what the album was called. Together We Can album, and this is called If We Ever Meet Again. And let me have you... Yeah, they've never seen it. I didn't even tell them how it goes or anything. Yeah. Golden, if we could maybe get a hair more of this up front.
That's funny. Hi. Hi, guys. I'll drop everything to spend every day to make you smile. I'll go the extra mile, take you where we haven't been. Though tomorrow isn't clear, I know now I need you near. That's the way I whisper in your ear. If we meet again, my dear, if we ever meet again, rest assured that I intend to be together till the end, more than lovers, more than friends, if we ever meet again. Though tomorrow isn't clear, I know now I need you near. It's the way I whisper in your ear. If we meet again, my dear, if we ever meet again, rest assured that I intend to be together till the end, more than lovers, more than friends.
Krista Lewis. So you can find that song on her album, and if you need more incentive, it was actually Arturo Sandoval who did the horn solo on that one. But it's not Arturo Sandoval Day, is it? All right, this is a song called Fire Dance. We're going to feature our drum and percussion section at some point. Please, no actual fire dancing during the song. Joey DeLeon and Charles Ruggiero.
Let's do the dance between.
Dance between. All right. So during quarantine, you might have noticed online a lot of musicians, myself included, we tried to find ways to stay creative, and we're writing songs and posting little videos, and this came out of that time for me. Just a song I recorded at home on my own, just put it out for all of you to hopefully enjoy on Facebook. But this is, was inspired by a quote I read that I just loved. And the quote is, it's by an author named Joy Bell. I don't know much about her. But I like this quote, check it out. It says, "The dance between darkness and light will always remain. The stars and the moon will always need the darkness to be seen. The darkness will just not be worth having without the moon and the stars." And something about that whole balance between good and bad and dark and light just kind of struck me. And so I wrote this song that kind of plays on the musical equivalent of that, which is, if you know anything about theory, like often they say minor keys are for sad songs and major keys are for the happy songs. So this song kind of goes between both of those. And this is called "The Dance Between." Thank you very much. I'm looking at the clock, and because our last song is like a big epic thing, we only have time for a couple more. So do you mind if we do another pretty one? And then you do mine? Oh, actually, you know what? I have 3 songs I want to do, but 2 of them are pretty, so maybe I can't do that. It's been too much of that, right? It is my day. Okay, we're gonna do this song instead. Until You Went Away. Until You Went Away. So this is a song that kind of falls out of the Latin thing, and maybe that's a good thing to do right at this time for a moment. This is a song that I wrote to be included on Arturo Sandoval's latest record, which I was very fortunate enough to produce. And this, I can't tell you what it's like to hear somebody like one of your heroes play a song of yours, but he was very gracious to record 3 of my songs. And this was a ballad that went on it called Until You Went Away. And I'm going to feature Chris Barron up front here. Thank you so much. I think it's that time, folks. We're supposed to be done in 6 minutes, and this next tune is like 30 minutes long. Again, I can't thank you enough for being here tonight and supporting not only this band, which I love doing, but this club and this venue. And I know they made this whole deal about me, but really, Campus JAX and the whole crew here, Tim and Lauren and Jack and all the staff, they do such a great job keeping music here in Orange County. 6 nights a week. And so we're very grateful. As musicians, we're very grateful. Not only do they have live music, but they really take care of the band and the musicians, and they don't treat us like dirt. Just kidding. They give us real food. We get to split $100 at the end of the night. It's so great. No, I'm just kidding. My friend Bryn, I was doing a gig with her, and she said, you know, I learned that Ella Fitzgerald, when she first started out back in the 1930s, she went on the road and she was making $35 a week. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? And then she goes, we make that in a night now. All right, so this next song is a song I've been doing for many, many years, but it's not one of mine. It's one of the songs that inspired me to play and to make music, and particularly to play the flugelhorn. And this is a song by Chuck Mangione, and this is called The Land of Make-Believe. Thank you very much. God bless you. That's Miles Jensen, Dan Kanayuki, Joey DeLeon, Charles Ruggiero, Lyman Medeiros, Chris Barron, Ginger Murphy. My name is Tony Guerrero. Thank you so much for being here. Terence Love.
Hello, Tony Guerrero's ABRAZO. Let's hear it from Miles Jensen, Dan Kanayuki, Joey DeLeon, Charles Ruggiero, Ginger Murphy, Lyman Medeiros, Chris Barron, Tony Guerrero. Hey, it's Tony Guerrero Day. It's not over. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Make sure you take care of the servers. Want to remind you, upcoming, I forgot one day, very important day, on Thursday, January 25th, our own Matt Johnson will be here with his new jet set, swinging the Disney songbook. Don't miss that one. CampusJaX.com for all of the shows coming up. Crystal Lewis, we got to give one for Crystal Lewis out there. She's going to be here on March 2nd. Kate Flannery also is going to be here on February 22nd. She's here, but she's not all there. Anyway, thank you very much. Thanks to Golden, John, everybody that's helped out. God bless you all and be safe.